Welcome back to another edition of the Senior Spotlight. I'm Brady Beedon, joined this week by Sean Banaszak. Sean, it's kind of fitting I get to talk to you this week. Wisconsin lacrosse comes in. You're a Wisconsin kid, so let's start there. How did you come from Wisconsin to Detroit, and what was the recruiting process like to get to Wayne State?
Yeah, I mean, it's been great. We kind of mentioned this before the show, but in Wisconsin, it's either you go to Madison or you play D3 or try and find a D2 school out of the state, since there's none in the state. And so took some visits to some of the schools in Minnesota, but just fell in love with Wayne State, the culture, the city, everything about it, and found that this was the place for me.
During that process, when you realize, okay, I might not be going to the University of Wisconsin, what is that decision process like? Did you want to kind of spread your wings and see a new state, go to a new place, or would you have liked to stay home but you wanted to play D2 football? For you personally, what was the recruiting process like in that aspect?
Yeah, I mean, definitely didn't fit the Badgers profile. I'm not, 6 foot, 300 pounds. So I didn't fit their defensive line profile, so I kind of knew that was out of the picture early on. But yeah, definitely wanted to kind of get out, spread my wings, and going out west to some of the schools out there just felt a little too simple for me, and really just kind of wanted to, spread my wings, push myself, and I knew when I signed to Wayne State, by the time I left, I'd reached the most potential that I could have out of 5 years anywhere in the nation, and I still feel that that's very true.
Since you've been at Wayne State, a lot has changed and you've gone through a lot. The campus has added a lot of additions, but you've also, with the COVID stoppage, you've had one of the more unique college careers. What's it been like going from just the highest of highs to the lowest of lows, not playing for an entire season? What's that been like? Yeah,
that was absolutely crazy. I remember coming to some of the workouts during that September-October timeline in 2020. And just thinking, what is going on? Why am I not playing football? This is absolutely mind-boggling to me. So, and obviously coming off of that 2019 season where we win 5 straight, and go through all that to the lowest of lows. It was very crazy, very unique, and just made me really appreciate going into the 2021 season and now 2022 season a lot more.
Being a captain this year, when you first got here, you were more of a quieter player. You weren't more outspoken. What has it been like being a captain now, where maybe you're looked to have to be a vocal guy, not the loudest, but people look to you when times get tough. What's it like being a captain when you might not be the loudest guy in the locker room?
Yeah, it's still not the loudest guy, but still try to be kind of like a guiding light for some people. Because when things do get tough, we need someone to try and get through that. And when things are going good, you still need to try and stay humble and do what you do best. So just trying to do that and utilize all those years of highs and lows to show everyone how things are done and keep moving forward.
You're a part of a D-line group that is probably the most experienced of any position group around here. You have a lot of faces that were around in 2019 and before. What is it like having a position group where you don't have a lot of new guys to teach how to go along? You have a lot of experience, and especially with a new coach, how nice has that been to have a very veteran group?
It's been great, because like you said, we don't necessarily have to teach everyone how things are done. We can push each other to, further our goals and achieve those goals, to push each other to be better than we've ever been, instead of just focusing on learning how to do things the right way.
Football's going to end for everyone at one point. Sean, what are your plans once you hang up the cleats, put the shoulder pads away for the final time? What is Sean Banaszak going to be doing outside of football?
It's a great question, Brady. Still figuring that one out, but I've had a lot of fun internships over the summers, and planning on graduating this December. So I'd like to, hopefully stay in Michigan and just find a job, get to the real world.
Are you excited? Final question. Are you excited to finally play a team from Wisconsin? I'm sure it's a little bit a program you grew up with, knowing a little bit more about than maybe Wayne State in your youth.
Yeah, it's interesting. Obviously, the Wisconsinites are rare over here. We're growing, but still pretty rare. So it'll be interesting to play a Wisconsin team and just kind of see what that's like. But I mean, back when Parkside joined, I mean that's the hometown team joining. It's like, oh come on, they don't have football. Like there's no, we're not going back to Kenosha anytime soon. But I mean, it'll definitely be interesting and looking forward to it. So my sister's a diver there, so this one there's a lot of high stakes here. Bragging rights within the Banaszak household is on the line for this game.
Well, Sean, good luck against lacrosse. Good luck when everything you end up doing after football. That was the Senior Spotlight. He's Sean Banaszak. I'm Brady Beedon, and you're listening to WDTK The Patriot.